What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So today is May 1st, and usually on the 1st of every month, we have a large burn that happens with Terra Luna Classic. And Binance is behind this burn, and we typically see it with the volume that they have, or the half the volume that they do have within a given month. And they've been consistent, right, with it. It's never been to where they've been inconsistent and they've given up on a month or decided to postpone a month or anything like that. They've been doing it consistently every single month for as long as I can remember. Honestly, it's been a very long time, and they have stuck to their word of continuing to burn a portion at least of their fees. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to go through that burn. We're going to look at the update of Terra Luna Classic and where it stands here today, and hopefully you guys enjoy this little update that we do have right now. Somebody asked me earlier if I can give them an update on like when I decide or when I plan on, selling my Terra Luna Classic because of the price movement and everything that happens there. Where are my levels? Because some people may want to accept only at the max level, and there's a lot more. So in a future video, I'm actually going to break that down. I'm going through it right now to fully break that down. But I wanted to, talk about where Terra Luna Classic stands as of right now. So if you guys could, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you can check out any of the links down below for Patreon, for Twitter, feel free to do so. If you guys want to give it a look for BTCC, it's a platform that I've used over a year. And if you use my link specifically, you will get a 10% deposit bonus. You can get extra bonuses up to $10,055. You can get extra, enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees. You can also trade up to a 500x leverage with no VPN, no KYC that's required, as well as being able to demo trade. So if you're interested in just trading in the markets and not risking any of your money, see if you can be profitable, feel free to check that link down below for BTCC out. But we're here to talk about Terra Luna Classic. Currently, the price of Terra Luna Classic is sitting at 0.00006974. It's down by 7%, and this is based on the 24-hour cutoff where you see 2 o'clock yesterday to 2 o'clock today. Where do things stand? And if you were looking at it 2 hours ago, it would be looking positive, right? It's just not as positive compared to where some of the high points were for yesterday. Now, even if it does get to some of the low points for yesterday, it's still at a decrease, which is understandable. With all of the growth that we've seen for Terra Luna Classic, it is totally understandable to see a drop in the price. If you don't know, in the last week, it is up by 35%. In the last month, it's up by 89%. So what we're seeing right now, a 7% drop in the last 24 hours, is nothing compared to what has already been gained and how this is kind of stabilizing around that, 0.0000 like 70 mark. It sits at a $384 million market cap with $77 million worth of volume, down by 26% over the last 24 hours for the volume. But if we look at the market cap, and if it is still in the top 100, it is. It's at 97 right now, which it could fall out of the top 100, and that's fine. It's not a 100% thing or a thing that we need to see happen or be at to be above the 100 in the top 100 by market cap. It doesn't need to be there, right? Would love to see it continue to grow, obviously, but it doesn't necessarily have to be on that first page. It does bring a little bit more popularity, a little bit more eyeballs and attention because most people only look at the first page. But it doesn't need to be there. So 97, still great that it broke through it. Still great that it shows that it has life, but it doesn't necessarily have to stay there. Now, with all the volume that we've seen, people have asked me, they've said, Matt, what do you think the burns are going to be? Because we've seen a little bit of volume. what do you think those burns are going to be? And my response in the live stream was to be somewhere in between the 1 billion mark and the 2 billion mark. That's where we should see those burns compared to what we saw the previous month. That is still a lot more than where it was. It's not the highest month by any means, but it still shows that Binance is continuing to burn, continuing to hold their word for burning and being supportive of the classic chain, and also enough to have an impact overall to see a decent amount. So with that being said, how much actually burned? So if we go over to Lunic Metrics, let's just go and show you how to really look this up. If you go to lunixmetrics.com, so thank you Lunic Metrics for putting this all together, and they have their Twitter account. Feel free to follow them. And feel free to go and check out their website. Obviously, any click does help as well. But the last 7 days, we saw 845 million coins, million Lunic that has been burned, and you have 6.45 trillion coins in circulation. Total has been burned is 445 billion coins. Now, if we go to top burners and we look at Binance Lunic burns, scroll down here, you're going to see that they have burned 923 million coins just today. This is great. It's fantastic. It's not like going to absolutely change everything right now, and it's not going to create a massive explosion, but it is a massive burn compared to the month before, even the month after that, or the month before that. 522 million. 858 million. Yes, you do go down here and you have 1.08 billion, and then in the beginning of the year it was 5.3 billion coins. The more volume that we see, the more that Binance ends up burning. And I honestly think that if we had every single exchange doing exactly what Binance is doing, or even they could do something different where instead of burning their fees, they can just have a simple transaction tax on it that goes strictly to burning that Terra Luna Classic. That would be amazing. It doesn't have to happen only on chain. It can happen off chain as well. If that was the case, we would see the supply slide very, very quickly. And it's just we're not there yet, and exchanges haven't agreed to doing that at the moment. And some people don't believe that burning really is the answer. Decreasing that supply definitely is the answer, however means necessary. But in my opinion, and in many others' opinion, but some people may not feel that way. They may feel that the new normal has to be with what the supply is. But I don't think so. So anyways, that's a large burn. That's a massive burn. 923 million coins has been burned, has been taken out of circulation. It is not even out of circulation. It's gone, right? They're gone forever. And that is amazing. Now, what I want to do is, not in this video, but in a future video, as I'm going through my Terra Luna Classic, I have about a tenth of kind of what has been burned off. I have 100 million Terra Luna Classic in my possession, and I wanted to go through kind of where my exit plan starts and when I will decide to sell my first bit of Terra Luna Classic. So look out for that video later today. If I had to put a summary on this video specifically, obviously people think that the massive burn creates massive hype. It really all depends on what the overall market is doing. And the market is actually looking pretty positive. And the times where the market was looking negative, Terra Luna Classic was running. So it's iffy, right? It really, really is iffy. And especially with Terra Luna Classic having about 100% gain over the last month and then decreasing a little bit to making it only 89%, it's still a large amount of growth for a short period of time. So you got to see that retracement settling, and then it starts to bounce off of that level that it settled at. So I want to know what you guys think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.